You must have seen people in white robes walking barefoot along the banks of Narmada river, carrying nothing but a pot of water and 2 pairs of clothes. You might wonder, why do they walk? What are they seeking? After all, it's just a walk. What will change once they finish? Are they sadhus who have left the world forever? No, they are not. Let me tell you something. Every year, thousands of people, just like you and me, as young as 20 and as old as 90, regardless of their age or background, people working into corporates, running businesses, living busy, ordinary lives, leave everything behind to embark on the sacred journey of the Narmada Parikrama. Now the question arises, why? Why do they suddenly leave it all behind and walk? The answer is very simple. Something greater than them begins to steer as they walk. It's a journey of surrender. Surrendering ourselves to the highest power with the trust that everything will be taken care of. All we need to do is dissolve our egos, let her guide us by the hand and trust that the answers will come. This urge to walk might come after heartbreak, after losing someone, or even in the middle of success that feels strangely empty. The call to walk doesn't come from the mind, it comes from the soul. And when it does, it doesn't care if you're rich or poor, young or old, believer or seeker. The river doesn't ask for anything. She only whispers one question. Can you walk with trust? Narmada Parikrama is not a ritual. It is the art of remembering what is meant to be alive. Every step says, I don't need to control everything. Every night spent under the stars says, I trust the world again. And by the end, you haven't just walked around a river. You have walked back into yourself. They walk not to reach a destination, but to lose themselves. And in doing so, finding something far greater. How? Let's understand. We wake up every day thinking about tomorrow. Insurance, savings, deadlines, family. We measure safety in numbers, not in trust. The fear of what if runs constantly in background. What if I lose my job? What if I fall sick? What if everything collapses? And slowly, without meaning to, we forget how to breathe freely. But somewhere far from this nervous world, another rhythm still exists, slower, softer and sacred. A path where you don't carry plans, you carry faith. No suitcases, just 2 pairs of clothes, a small pot of water and your bare feet touching the earth. This path is called the Narmada Parikrama, and it's not just a journey, it's a return to something we forgot we were missing. She is not just a river, she is a living goddess, born from the meditation and fire of Lord Shiva himself. She rose up from the stillness of silence, from the depth of surrender. That's why even today, Narmada's water never spoiled. Keep it for years, it always stays fresh. The ancient Vedic texts like Atharva Veda speak of water as a healer, a keeper of memory and a purifier. But Narmada isn't just a water, she is the water that remembers you. If one were to follow all the prescribed rituals with the complete devotion and discipline, the Narmada Parikrama could take up to 3 years, 3 months and 13 days to complete. The journey spans nearly 3,500 kilometers, tracing the sacred and winding path of the river. Traditionally, the pilgrimage begins at Amarkantak, nested in Maikal hills of Madhya Pradesh, where the Narmada first emerges from the earth like a blessing. Throughout this sacred walk, pilgrims go barefoot, carry minimum belongings, refrain from storing excessive food, and often rely on bhiksha, meaning they need to ask for food, which destroys their ego, surrendering themselves entirely to the river's mercy and the kindness of strangers. As you move forward, You begin something noticing extraordinary. Scattered all along her banks, near caves, beside temples, live thousands of saints. Some old, some young, some in silence, some singing bhajans, all of them living with nothing, yet overflowing with joy the world cannot explain. Many of these saints have never met each other, yet they carry the same love language for Ma Narmada. Some say that even today, saints still sit in deep meditation beneath the Narmada's water, their bodies unseen but their presence is still alive. The river carries their silence, their energy flows with her waters, touching everything she passes. When you walk beside her, you aren't just walking near a river, you are moving through something ancient, sacred and awake. The Narmada Parikrama is not just a journey, it's a slow sacred cycle around truth, around the invisible. You walk for days, weeks and months, not around water, but around the deep peace of sages who never left, around trees she has blessed, around people who sit quietly by her banks, whispering prayers or simply sitting in silence and joy. And in the riverbed, among the stones are the Shivlingams, not carved by the human hands but shaped by the river herself, smooth, perfect and sacred. They are not just stones, they are Shiva himself. And as you walk, you circle them too, bowing without even realizing it. Everything here belongs to her, the air, the trees, the silence, and slowly as you walk, so do you. At some point, you stop feeling like you are walking beside her. You feel like you are walking with her, or maybe she is walking you. Slowly, gently, the layers of you who thought you were began to fall away. Ego, pride, comparison, all the quiet burdens we carry in the world began to dissolve. You stop needing to be someone. By the end of the journey, there is no one left to impress. Just a quiet self and your presence is enough. And that is when the deities seem to notice you. When there is no ego left, you don't have to ask to be seen. You are seen. So people walk from cities, from villages, from across the world, side by side, not to escape, not to impress, but just to surrender. Because in surrendering, you feel the one thing the world can never sell you, peace. And isn't that is something we all are seeking for? This is the goal and the end. As you walk, something shifts. You begin noticing the tiny miracles, the sound of your own breath, the feeling of leaves brushing your arms, the river song at sunrise. The mind, once so noisy, quiets down. Worries fall behind like old shoes, and the heart opens immensely. Pilgrims talk of moments they cannot explain, being hungry for hours and someone offering food without asking, being lost in the jungle and seeing a light in the distance, hearing a voice in a dream and meeting that very saint the next day. These are not coincidences. They are Ma Narmada's way of saying, I see you, keep going, I am always here. So if you ever get chance in your entire life, I truly invite you, do the Narmada Parikrama at least once in your lifetime. No need to surrender 3 years at once. All I suggest is just begin. It can also be done in parts too. Go not as a tourist but as a seeker. With an open heart, walk along her banks, sleep under the stars, feel the earth beneath your feet. You will experience something that no book, no teacher, no story could ever prepare you for. You will see life, faith, and yourself in a way you never have before. And I promise you, you will not be the same person you were before.